Hi guys, I hope you're well. Welcome back to one of my videos. So today I'm bringing to you this really very easy shawl pattern. It's perfect for a complete beginner and it's absolutely gorgeous because of the colours. So yeah, I hope you enjoy it. So to make this this shawl you will need, I've used Sirdar Colourwheel Dazzle in shade Wild at Heart, which I find stunning. So it's 78% acrylic, 19% wool and 3% polyester, and it's sparkly and it's really nice and soft. So I have presently used one skein for this shawl and it's kind of like a nice size, but I think I will be buying a second skein just to make it a bit larger, like bigger, because I like my shawls to be nice and large, but then it's up to you because it's already quite a nice size. So yes, so either one or two of these. And I will be using a 5mm crochet hook and a tapestry needle to sew in loose ends and a pair of scissors. So yes, without further ado, I'll just jump right into the tutorial. So for the purpose of this video, I'm just going to use a plain DK yarn. So yes, I wanted to say that this is a size light yarn in US terms, and it's a size DK in UK terms. Usually it's recommended to use a 4mm crochet hook. I used a 5, and to be honest, I prefer it in a 5, using a 5mm crochet hook, and I will be using US terms. So yes, so I'm just going to use this plain yarn. So to begin, you are going to make a slip knot, and then you're just going to pop your hook through. Again, I like to leave quite a long tail just because I find it a lot easier to weave in and to begin. So I might zoom in a tiny bit. I'll just take that off. Yes, so to begin, you are going to be chaining 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, and we are going to be doing a half double crochet into the third chain from the hook. So basically, there we go. So you're just gonna go into that third chain right here, wrap your yarn round, go into that chain and take your yarn, pull it through. You've got 3 loops on your hook. You're just going to take your yarn and pull through 3 loops, and that's your first half double crochet. But the chain 2 just here counts also as a half double crochet. So yes, so we're going to do the same thing in the next stitch. So just wrap your yarn around, go into that, take your yarn, pull it through. You've got 3 loops on your hook. Take your yarn and pull through the 3, and one last time into that last stitch. You're just going to do the same. So you've actually now have your first row of half double crochets for your shawl. So you've got 4 in total. That first 2 chain that we did here, and then 3 half double crochets. So to begin your next row, you're going to chain 2, and this counts as your first half double crochet. Once you've chained 2, you're going to turn your work and you are going to be placing another half double crochet into that same stitch right here. So usually to have a straight edge you would directly go into the second, because this would count as your first half double crochet, which it does, but because we're going to want that triangle shape, you are going to be placing another half double crochet in here just to make it larger as we go. So just place your half double crochet inside that same stitch. So now you've got 2 half double crochets in your first stitch. You are going to be placing half double crochets in all the half double crochets that you did from the previous row. So that's 3 that you have left. And so the last one is actually going to be placed into that chain that we did at the beginning. So just be very careful as you go along to always place your half double crochets into that last chain. So we're going to place 2 because again this is going to be what makes our triangle shape. So in that last stitch, which is our chain 3 from the previous row, we are going to be placing 2 half double crochets like so. So now you've got that V shape. You finished your second row and you're starting to have a V shape. So like I said, it's really important, I'll go through it again, to always place at the end of each, so at the beginning of each row you're going to have 2 half double crochets in the same stitch, and at the end of your row you're always going to have 2 half double crochets in the last stitch. So that will be what gives that lovely triangle shape. So I'm just going to go through it again. So just chain 2, turn your work. Once again we're going to place a second half double crochet into that first stitch. We're going to place a half double crochet in each stitch along across. So just do that. So it's a very repetitive, easy pattern. So just place your half double crochets, and now we have this last chain 2 from the previous row, which counts as a half double crochet, and into which we will be placing 2 half double crochets to finish off this row. So again, just make sure to always place your 2 last half double crochets in this space, because it's a chain 2 and not exactly a half double crochet. It is a bit more confusing to see, if that makes any sense. So for the next row you're just going to chain 2 once again, turn your work, and you're going to place once again a half double crochet here in the same stitch, and then you're just going to go across into all the half double crochets of your row, and just place your stitches, your half double crochets. So it really is a very easy pattern. So once again we've reached the last 2 chains, so you're going to place 2 half double crochets in that. There we go, and there you go. So that's your pattern. So all you need to do is repeat this over and over until you have finished your skein of yarn, or until you are satisfied with the size of your shawl. So yeah, so just carry on doing that until you are happy. So just do your half double crochets, always remembering that at the beginning and at the end you need to place 2 half double crochets in the same stitch. and you're good to go. So I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Let me know in the comments below. Okay, bye bye.